At camp, Abby calls an urgent meeting. Georgina must once again go to bed hungry. But she's not the only one who's suffering.
I've got pants as my pillow and smelly socks.
47-year-old Abby has been dealing with back pain since a horse riding accident in her teens.
Oh, God. Abby's not happy. She's in pain. So I hope she's okay.
Since arriving on the island, she's been sleeping on the hard ground.
I have nowhere comfortable that I can go. Honestly, it's laying down on the floor. I think my back's absolutely screwed. It's really hard to explain because it's not something you can see. And it is my health, and it's not something that anyone can help me with. I don't want to be a liability to anyone else and not be able to do the things that I came to do, which was to help and be a grafter.
So I've got the scales here. I've calibrated them and set the dial to 0.
But it's all the women's health that's a concern for Dr. Belinda. After noticing the steep decline in Georgina's physical condition, she wants to closely monitor the group's weight loss.
Harvey!
I used to go to slimming club, right, every Monday. I feel like I'm back there.
If I am 10.5 stone today, I'll be a happy bunny.
135 pounds.
Got my goal.
In 21st century Britain, we're all obsessed with body image. But when the pounds are dropping off because of starvation and malnutrition, it's a dangerous mindset to have. And it really is not a cause for celebration.
But you can see your waist is tiny, turn round. Let me see your tiny little waist. Oh, look at that little waist.
George. You've lost a lot. God, you're wasting away, aren't you, sweetheart?
I have to say, I don't find starvation a good way of losing weight. I don't think we should be celebrating. I just don't find starvation a sexy way to get skinny.
Georgina has lost a dangerous 21 pounds in weight, and collectively, the group have lost almost 10 stone, the weight of an entire person.
We're at a critical stage where our bodies have got no food and so can't sustain themselves. We're not on a diet. We're starving.
Concerned about their dramatic weight loss, Georgina calls the group together.
I do feel like I may have nosedived in terms of food deprivation a lot quicker than the rest of you. I can see that I've been a lot weaker than the rest of you. And I really do think that food still needs to be #1 priority. I just don't know how long we can sustain 5 limpets.
I don't think we can.
I think we're all a little bit in denial about how critical it is that we start finding food.
The need to find protein for Georgina is now urgent. With only a few hours of daylight left, a group led by Lauren are setting traps in the hope of snaring a pig.
Nice little track, isn't it? Unless you're wanting to survive off shredded old bits of coconut and the old yucca plant, then it's time to face up to the facts that I'm going to have to maybe, you know, get a bit brutal. Okay, you ready? Yeah, it works. Yeah.
Rise and shine, beautiful. It's a glorious day.
7 a.m. and the women have endured another bad night's sleep.
Bloody hell.
In pain, 47-year-old Abby confides in her closest friend, Beth.
Every night when I said, this is the time I dread, because I'm so uncomfy. Even just turning from my back to my right is like a knife going into the nerve. It's like, ah. I'm now really concerned. She hasn't
really moaned. One of Abby's problems is that she's worried that she doesn't like giving up. She likes to keep going and keep going.
She's such a hard worker. She's just fucking amazing.
Let's see what's in this sucker.
She's a proper grafter. And I love that. But her mind is saying one thing and her body's saying something else, and she's got to listen to her body.
At camp, Abby calls an urgent meeting.
Over the last few days, my back's gone downhill massively, to the point where I'm in a lot of pain, and it's now worse than it's ever been. I know certain people here kind of said do less. I wouldn't be happy doing less. But the fact is, I have to get off the island because I'm not helpful to you anymore. I'm really sorry, and I feel like a
I actually can't believe it. I'm just completely shocked. I knew that she was in pain, I knew that she's having back pain, but it's just happened so fast.
I'm really gutted to see you go, because I think we could have done really well here with you, and I think we'd be a little bit weaker without you.
I would be lying if I said there wasn't a part of me now that is completely terrified, because there is only 10 of us. Just everything now is going to be completely harder. And I can't imagine how we're going to get through and we're going to feed ourselves. I think hunger's going to become such a problem.
And me busy mate.
So sad. I'm annoyed for her that she had to go because of her back. And then I'm annoyed for me that I'm gonna have to stay out here. But we just got on really well, and it was just really nice to know that she was there.
Bye.
Oh, I miss you already. Come back.
I don't know about you, but I feel thoroughly fed up.
Yeah. I felt as a group get smaller and smaller. You're like, how are we meant to do this?
Exactly. That's exactly
How on
what
earth are we meant to do this?
Exactly.
Yeah,